G'day guys, Mr. Oz Adventure here, and have I got an exciting adventure for you today. This was an absolutely amazing experience, such a cool thing to do. Back in 2022, we were over in Fiji for a little bit of a holiday. We did a little bit of relaxing around the resort, but if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I'm pretty adventurous and I don't like to sit around and do nothing for too long. So while we're in Fiji, we went looking for adventurous things to do, and we found a river tubing experience about an hour or so from our resort. Not only were we about to float downriver on a car tyre tube, but to get upstream in the first place, we had to go in these skinny little longboat things, which were amazing just by themselves. Even without the tubing, it was a pretty cool experience. The whole day was absolutely incredible. The boat ride up the river first, and then visiting a remote village, a spectacular waterfall along the way, lunch by the side of the river, and then jumping in the tubes and floating back downstream through the rapids. This did not go 100% smoothly, as you will see. Well, we're here about an hour and a half south of our resort at the moment. I'm not sure the name of the river, but we're in Navua town. We're catching a boat upstream, and then we're going to be river tubing back downstream, and some rapids and stuff, some river tubes up there. This is going to be awesome fun. Going to be stopping at a village along the way and giving them some stuff we brought over from Australia, a few toys, stationery stuff. Look at these boats, how cool are they? This is going to be awesome. You excited?
Yeah, super excited.
So as I mentioned, in order to get upstream, the first thing the tour leaders did was separate us into groups and throw us in a boat each for a really fun boat ride going upstream, not only through the rapids, which were insane, but we got to check out some interesting sights along the way, going through little villages, checking out people along the riverbanks, cows, you name it. There were all sorts of things to look at along the way, which were absolutely fascinating, including flood markers showing how far up the river actually does get in flood, which was insane.
That's how high the water gets when it floods up there. So much like Vietnam.
Yeah, it's how I would imagine Vietnam.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they send us downside too much. We won't be going all the way.
The journey upstream was a good mix of some nice flat water, which was really calm and a good opportunity to check out the scenery, but that was interspersed with some really insane rapids. Some were too insane. We've had to get out and walk around the serious bit of rapids here. We'll be coming back through this in the tube. So left some people on. The sacrificial.
Watch us down to the little cold dogs on there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's this really big one that we had to get over.
We have to come back through that in the tube.
I was scared to go there on boat.
way up the river, there was no shortage of spectacular and stunning waterfalls pouring into the river. Some, though, were a little bit more famous than others.
Oh, okay. They used this in a movie. This waterfall's been in a movie.
What movie?
Anaconda
That's
2.
Fiji water for free.
Yeah.
There was a lot of banter between the tour guides on this tour. It was a lot of fun, heaps of laughs, as we tried to race each other, each boat trying to gain a competitive advantage over the other and get to our destination first, which was a remote village only accessible by the river. Oh yeah, beautiful little village. For boat maintenance today. Hola!
Thank you, sir. Voila.
Hola!
Come closer. We wait for everyone. Your gardens are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very beautiful. Just be careful of the bamboo if you are very tall. So pretty.
So nice, isn't it?
I can see the clear water out there.
Mm.
Clear water at the other little river. You see how low the river is? Low. Nevertheless, this village is affected by massive flooding during cyclones. Okay, most cyclones, the water comes right up here. The last big flooding they had was in 2004. And Peter, that's the water level. Can you see on the tree?
Yeah,
The house, that's the water level in 2004. There was a cyclone, the river rose, the little river rises, it comes straight and hit the village directly here. This is the lower side of the village. And it's just swift slowly this way. People move houses, the last option is the church. Okay? They wouldn't go away from here. They'll just clean up and stay on.
So this is the church, the highest point of the village. When they have floods, this is where everyone comes. So I've just donated some stuff to the village. Unfortunately, the kids aren't here. They go to school in a different village, 2 villages upstream. And because it's such a treacherous journey, they go up there for the whole week. Don't come back until the end of the school week. Malaka. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Such a beautiful spot. Oh, that was so cool. Great visit to the village and an awesome waterfall. I didn't take the camera and just took the GoPro up there, but it fogged up a lot, so I don't know how much it captured. What an impressive waterfall to swim in. And we're just having a little bit of a lunch break right here.
Bow ahead and pray. The Heavenly Father, most gracious Lord,
What a great spot to have lunch, eh? Absolutely incredible.
So you're looking for the chipping and the big rabbit?
No, I'm shitting myself. Yum, you're so clever. Was this picked today? Yes. It's very fresh.
They picked it while we're at the village.
Very fresh.
Just from up in the hills.
So you sure?
Wild Fiddlehead. What an amazing spot to have lunch. Absolutely incredible. Out in the wilderness of Fiji, in the jungle. It is so thick, the jungle out here. Such a beautiful part of the world, that's for sure. Next thing we're going to do is jump on the river again, and we'll come up here on the boat. Been to visit a waterfall and a village, which was an absolutely incredible experience. And now we're about to throw ourselves down the river, through the rapids, on those rubber tubes. This is going to be epic. Alright, here we go.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Hello there. How are you? Me too.
Oh, yuck! Which way down the river are we going? Are we going that way?
No, that way.
way.
I'm not, we're just floating.
We're letting you go first. I haven't even heard you scream yet. She's already loud. Well, that was easy enough.
Yeah.
I can hear the next rapids coming. Oh, hello there.
Hello! Fancy seeing you here.
Oh.
Happened very rapid. Are you sure you want to go on your own?
I'm not going with you and tipping over.
It probably is safer on your own.
You probably are safer on your own.
Turn around. There's a big rock in the middle.
Still need a rainforest.
Oh, there's a big waterfall coming. How beautiful is that? Are you ready?
I'm ready!
I feel like we're in the slow bit.
Right for my arm!
That was incredible.
That was an extremely edited version of what happened there. What happened was Sharon and I were both connected, holding onto each other through the rapids, and I couldn't steer away from a rock. I've hit it, was upturned, and I struggled for a while to get back onto the ring, losing my shoe in the process. But that wasn't all.
I lost my GoPro.
I was absolutely gutted at not only losing the GoPro and the waterproof housing, but I'd also lost all that footage I'd taken at the waterfall and along the way. Hopefully one day at a wash up on a Fiji beach, the SD card will still be intact on the inside and someone will work out it is my footage and put it up on the internet. The lost GoPro incident was right near the end of our river tubing experience, so it was back in the boat after that, and after a short journey back downstream to base, we wrapped it all up there and were picked up by our local friends and driven back into the township of Navua for a little bit of a look around before we followed the river back out of town and rejoined the main road, heading back along the very scenic Coral Coast. It was an hour's journey back to our resort, but an awesome journey. Very scenic along the way, lots of things to look at. Secluded little beaches with hardly anyone on them, tiny villages, bigger villages, small towns. It was so fascinating for me as an Australian, just sitting in the car, checking out the local scenery, just watching people go about their days and yelling out "Bulla" to everyone that was around, because as soon as they saw I was a white person, that's what they were doing to me. Bulla. The common greeting heard everywhere throughout Fiji. The people are so lovely and so friendly. This was an awesome day of adventuring. Great people, great culture, just an all-round brilliant day of adventures up and down the river. Anyway guys, I will wrap it up now. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. I shall see you once again on the next video, whatever that may be, wherever that may be from. Keep adventuring guys. See ya.